that and come to a point of happiness with this person. Come to a point of togetherness with this person. Hello, Scorpio. Scorpio Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Welcome to your September 2020 reading. Scorpio, you had 2 cards that came out during the pre-shuffle. We'll address them in a little bit. I am doing my typical 9-card spread. However, I am placing them in different locations on the board due to the fact that there is not a lot of room here. So just be aware. These have already been pre-shuffled. Past, present, future. Okay. I hope that you're all doing absolutely magnificent. All right. We have the Page of Swords, the Devil, 3 of Swords. Oh my goodness, that's a difficult past. All right. Present, we have the Page of Cups, the 7 of Cups, the 5 of Swords. Future, 3 of Coins, 10 of Cups, 9 of Swords. All right, bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of Wands. So you're focused on your future, Scorpio. What does the future hold? What does the future entail? Who will be in your future? Things of that nature. Right here, the card that would typically be at the center of our spread, dear Scorpio, we have the 7 of Cups. So there's some confusion about an aspect of your future that you're waiting on. You're waiting on something to happen. You might be waiting on money. You might be waiting on some sort of movement. You might be waiting on an exit strategy. You might be waiting on a job. You might be waiting on anything, really. And with that 3 of Wands and the 7 of Cups, there's some confusion. When is it going to be here? When are you going to be able to move forward? When are you going to be able to get your happily ever after? Whatever that looks like for you. That could be living somewhere, across the world or something. All right. So let's start with the past, Scorpio. Double mission. Light worker, star seed. Serve the world by being you. All right, Scorpio, those of you that are not aware of what a light worker is or a star seed, that might be something to look into, see if it resonates with you or if it doesn't. Oftentimes you discover this mission later. You don't discover it right away. You discover it by something like this suddenly appearing. And then when you go and you learn more about it, you realize, oh my goodness, that was talking about me, like of all things. So double mission could mean that, you have a mission. Those of you that are twin flames, you may have a mission on your own, and you also have a mission with your twin. Those of you that, feel that you're a star seed, there also may be some other aspect that is part of your mission here on Earth. All right, so we have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is some sort of incoming news, a little bit on the immature side. And with the Devil and the 3 of Swords, something happened here in the past that caused a sense of heartbreak, a sense of loss, a sense of difficulty. Now, Scorpio, your sign is known for getting up in your head and sometimes speaking without really considering the consequences first. It's almost like an absolute need to have to say something. So if that's you, then, you would understand that that's the case. If this is somebody that you're dealing with, there also is an aspect of the fact that you feel that they're not being completely forthcoming with you. They're not telling you everything. Now, additionally, this could be somebody, either you or a person that you're dealing with regards to love, Scorpio. You or a person that you're dealing with is kind of keeping an eye on somebody's social media. So are you watching somebody or is somebody watching you? With the Devil here, I feel like there's a strong sense of, you know, physical attraction to this person, but yet we have heartbreak. So I feel like this is somebody you already know. Whether it was you who's doing the kind of catch up, or whether somebody else is kind of, you know, keeping tabs on you, there's a sense of heartbreak and there's a sense of loss because of something that happened. And now here you are at this space where, you know, you're not communicating directly. It's more of kind of watching their life from the outside, or them watching your life from the outside in. Now, where are you now? Interestingly, oh, that would explain this. Scorpio. We have a card that says cracked open, rock bottom. Scorpios out there on my channel, I know a lot of you had a very difficult 2019. Some of you went through a dark night of the soul. Something is happening here in your life or in your awareness, to where suddenly you realize that you have no other choice right now but to surrender to the circumstances, surrender to whatever it is that you're dealing with. With this Five of Swords, you could be dealing with a person right now who is very combative, always has to win an argument, always has to have the last say. This is the type of person who can't apologize. You know, it's victory at a price. Somebody walks away. Perhaps you're coming to a point where you're getting tired of somebody treating you that way. If this is you that's taking that kind of stance with other people, you may have found that you're at a position in life where some of the support system that you had may not be there. Now, additionally, with this cracked open card, there could be an awareness of something that is occurring within you on a spiritual level. And we forgot to look at these cards. We'll take a look at these cards, see if that has anything to do with it. But an awareness on a spiritual level that you have to shed some aspect of yourself, whether that's your thoughts, if you've placed, you know, expectations on people that need to be modified, if you placed expectations on yourself that need to be changed. And so here we see you with this Page of Cups energy. It's you wanting to go forward and say something. Maybe you're wanting to apologize to somebody, or you're wanting to go forward and express yourself, how you're feeling and what you're dealing with, towards somebody that you would like to be able to work together with. But there's a sense of confusion because perhaps maybe this Five of Swords is in the past that may be associated with this heartbreak. It is in line with the heartbreak. So perhaps there's been a situation in which one or the other of you has spoken harsh words that need to be resolved. And so there's some confusion as to whether or not it can be resolved. With the Nine of Swords, though, there's a great deal of stress and strain and lost sleep and worry over this situation. Worry over the fact that whatever this Five of Swords, this victory at a price was, it exacerbated an already heartbreaking situation and made it even worse. So perhaps somebody's coming forward to you to apologize. I do see that there's also some confusion about things that you've heard or that you see. Perhaps things are not quite as they seem. You know, maybe you need to reach out to somebody to gain some clarity. For those of you that are dealing with being apart from somebody that you love, it looks like there's a sense of not really knowing how to move forward. Perhaps there's a little bit of ruminating or obsessing over how to overcome that and come to a point of happiness with this person, come to a point of togetherness with this person. That Three of Coins tells me that, you know, you want to move forward and bring a point of peace between you and this person. Oh, wow. Boy, this just totally goes in line here, Scorpio. You want the happiness. You want to be able to work with this person. You want to be able to see this person. But yet something's happened. And now we have you in this sense of coping mechanisms. Scorpio, this card speaks of addictions. It says addiction. It says coping mechanisms. It says let God in. So, you know, they're saying that whatever this is that's happened that's been so difficult that you feel is irreparable. I see here that it is repairable. But if you are utilizing some sort of substance or some sort of behavior to cope, that's going to send you further down a difficult road. So for whomever that's for, I highly advise you seek some help on how to, you know, remove any kind of addictions. All right, let's see what else we had over here that came out in the pre-shuffle. All right, so you have Earth School, Life Lessons, Soul Growth, Higher Learning. So whatever the situation was that occurred between you and another person, regardless of who's at fault, whatever this is that has happened is a life lesson. It had to happen in order for you to learn something. If you can look at the situation and try to figure out what it was that you were supposed to learn, it may help you to overcome this a little bit easier. And then we have all paths lead home. Where's home? Home is right here. All paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Rather than the rock bottom and the addictions, they're saying turn your gaze within yourself. Look within, see what needs to be learned from this situation so that you can move forward and have this sense of working together and have this sense of happiness. And it's also saying to trust in your intuition, trust in your path as well, Scorpio. All right, my dears, I'm going to let's take some cards on that 10 of Cups and see what that's all about. See if that's friends, families, you know, family, loved ones, whatever, or just genuine happiness. So we'll take a look at that here at the very beginning in the extended preview, but I'm going to dig deep into this in the extended as well as wherever the energy seems to flow regarding this situation between you and another individual. And if that's of interest to you, stay tuned for the extended preview. As always, link down below. Love and light to you, Scorpio. See you soon. Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your extended, and at the very, very beginning, the extended preview. Scorpio, the 9 of Swords came out of your deck on the pre-shuffle, and I just noticed so did the 3 of Wands was at the bottom. So definitely a focus on the future and a worry about the future. You're worried about your future in some way. So let's see what this 10 of Cups is. We had a flipper, my dears. Ace of Coins. Could be a new opportunity coming up in the near future. Could also be commitment for those of you who are dating. Ooh, 7 of Swords. So worry about some sort of difficult communication. 7 of Swords can be lies, deception. But it's got a raven on it. Ravens are a sign of rebirth. It could be a rebirth of communication. Knight of Swords. Tell me about this 10 of Cups, please. 10 of Cups. Wow. Scorpio, I keep getting cards of like strong internal struggle for you. All right, let's see. So up here we have a relationship. be sure to hit that subscribe button. Subscribing allows me to connect to your energy for future readings. And I love to be able to connect with you energetically. So don't forget to hit that button. Also, please share these with your friends and family. You never know who might be in need of the message that you just heard. Have an absolutely beautiful day. Thumbs up.